Hello everybody, my name is Bragster and welcome back to TEW 2020 where I'll be taking over NXT. I'm still taking over NXT. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about at this point. Anyway, obviously last show it still progressed a little bit, but I think it's our worst show since we started. Well, no, that's our worst show since we started, but bear in mind that these two shows I booked exactly like in real life, but I think, yeah, it's the joint worst show since we started. No, it's actually not. Okay, I'm talking shit. Anyway, we're gonna see if this one's gonna be better. It should be better, to be honest. All of our storylines are happening at the moment. Like, we've got a few really hot ones going, and I think we'll get a few more over time. I don't know what's going to be the main event, the pay-per-view yet. We'll come to that when we have to come to it. But we're waiting on Matt Sydal. We're trying to bring him in. Someone mentioned in the comments Naito someone, or no, Kyoto someone. I'll have a look. Yeah, someone in the comments mentioned Kyoto Kiyomiya, but unfortunately he just doesn't want to come. He's loyal to Noah, which means he doesn't want to come to us, which is a bit of a shame. The only way he will come to us is if we become a large popularity thing, which is going to take a long time. So, but you never know what happens with contract situations, stuff like that. Yeah, the CEO doesn't like us at the moment because we keep signing people that he doesn't want us to. So I'm going to stop signing people for a bit to try and make sure I don't lose the job. So yeah, I'm going to progress further. If nothing happens, I'll just show you the show. If something does happen, then I'll show you that as well. So I'll see you there. Right, so we've got this guy called Al Texano Jr. I might change his name, but I know where he's gonna fit, so he will go into the Al Legado del Fantasma group. I don't know why. I just like, I have a feeling he's just gonna be really good. Really good. So yeah, we'll save that and add him. He just fits in nicely. His look, his physique. He's a luchador as well, so he fits in with everything around there. I like it a lot. 36 and stuff, so I think he'll be a good addition. How long he'll stay in the group for, I don't know. Whether he has any longevity outside of the group, I don't know, but I just feel like it offers something a bit different. So I thought, let's get him in. And he's been putting in some good performances. If I show you his match history, look at all of those. You know, I know it's in AAA and stuff, but he just keeps putting in great performances elsewhere. So why not? Why the hell not? There we go. We got Matt Sydal in. Happy days to that. So yeah, I know where he's gonna fit in. I've got a really good idea for him. I thank you to the comments for helping me out with it as well, helping jog a way for me to get him involved. But I've got such a way to get him involved, and I can't wait to do it. Right, we've got an incident involving Alex Shelley. Obviously he hasn't debuted yet. What's this? Alex Shelley helped create a relaxed atmosphere. Oh, he did a barbecue. How lovely. There we go. So obviously that's the only thing that's really happened since. So I'll book the show and I'll show you what it's like once I've booked it. So yeah, I've booked the show. It's a lot better this week. The rating might not say it, but the actual structure of the show and everything and all the weaving is there again this week. And I keep setting up next week and then setting up Takeover as well, which is in a couple of weeks' time, I think. Yeah, I think it's the 3rd week of August. So yeah, we've got this this episode of NXT, then next week's, and then it's Takeover. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's see what happens. So we start off. Oh. Okay. So we start off with Kendrick versus Willie Mack in a no holds barred match. Kendrick picked up the victory. It says by submission. Basically, he just low blowed him, put him in the submission, and then he tapped out, sort of thing. Their ratings are great. It's just a no holds barred match. For some reason, NXT don't like weapons matches, which is beyond me. Like, they don't like any weapons at all. Yeah, it's ridiculous, to be honest with you. Yeah, inappropriate match type for this audience. It makes no sense, because I thought this match was going to be great, and it was going to be with those ratings, but hey ho. But yeah, that storyline's continuing because of how good how well these two are doing together. I thought keep them together a bit longer. Then we've got Dexter Lumis and Velveteen Dream hype promo, talking about their history together, about the times they took on the Undisputed Era together, stuff like that. So yeah, it's just building up hype there. This I don't think will be the main event in the pay-per-view, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, it seems to be going well. So yeah, we had the we had a Thatcher promo. Just sorry, it skipped forward. It was an accident. I tried to rectify it, but I couldn't do it. But we had a Thatcher promo, basically talking about, you know, it's him inside of a steel cage, cutting a gritty promo, basically. Then next we had Cameron Grimes versus Denzel Dejournette. Again, I probably will change his name at some point. I just don't know what to. Any suggestions would be great. Because I think Dejournette's too long. I don't think people, I don't know. I just don't like the name. But yeah, 38 rated segment, not bad. Then Heath is back. Heath is back. So Cameron Grimes talks about his greatness again. Slater comes out, returning and clearing out Grimes. So yeah, a really good segment there. What I might do is, because Grimes kept taking the mick out of Release Superstars, I might get him and Maverick maybe like to cross each other backstage or something. So yeah, that might be something I do, because obviously he's been taking the mick out of those. But Maverick tonight has been set on his championship match, which is the main event. So that's why it hasn't happened on this show, but it might happen in future shows, especially with Slater back. Then we have Isaiah Swerve Scott tells Gallagher and Nice that he's willing to put their friendship to the test in a triple threat match next week between all three of them. So obviously Kushida in recent weeks has been telling Scott, you're better than them. Scott got screwed over last week, so he wants to put it to the test next week and see if them two really are. It's almost like, will it be a handicap match or will it be a triple threat? By making it a triple threat, it's that little bit of, will they be able to work together? We'll have to find out. But then we have Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish come out and said that he's Undisputed Era for life, even without Adam Cole. But Imperium come out and go, you've been on the shelf, O'Reilly, you know, due to everything that's going on at the moment, you're not going to be up to scratch, you're going to be a bit rusty. To which then O'Reilly says, alright then, me and Marcel in the ring right now, which equates to a 58 rated match. Brilliant. I put them in a technical masterclass, and that's what they put on. Kyle O'Reilly with a 64, Marcel Barthel with a 54. Nice stuff there. Kyle O'Reilly won with the ankle lock, showing really to the crowd that he's not rusty, but he's basically going, you know, I might have been not been able to attend NXT for a while, but I'm not rusty. So yeah, really good, increases the heat of this. It just shows to me, I think, that this tag match could be really good. Then we have Jake Atlas and Killian Dane brawling backstage. Dane gains the upper hand due to his strength, throwing him into like something like the guardrail or through a door or something, and he just says, I'll see you next week. Then we have Oh, Kurt Angle was poor when trying to improvise, but it was still a 65 rated segment. So, but Angle says he's happy filling in, but the new person is ready to be GM whenever Triple H wants it. And Triple H says, we'll reveal at TakeOver. I want you to fill in until then. So yeah, just building up that hype a little bit more. Then we have a nice match, 42 rated. We have Indus defeats Birch and Lorcan. It says in a terrible match, but it got 42 rating. But yeah, so they illegally used the ropes and stuff, and that's not what I set it to. I set it for a manager interference, so I must have misclicked it. But yeah, so we had Indus getting low 20s, but only Lorcan with a 52 and Danny Burch with a 40. Only Lorcan was head and shoulders above everyone else, which is nice to see. It gained heat. As you can tell, it's not ended yet. I've got a plan for where this is going to go now. But yeah, this is nice, very nice. But yeah, it's that whole thing of these two shouldn't have to cheat to win. They're big dudes. You don't need that. Then we've got Tegan Knox and Shotzi Blackheart. Basically, Blackheart says to Knox, you know, you can't underestimate Gonzalez. You know, she basically pinned you last week. So in your match next week against her, you can't underestimate her. So yeah, just nice stuff. Just plodding on this this gradual build to War Games. But unfortunately, I'm an idiot and I haven't written down that Tegan Knox can't talk, so that's fun. Basically, what I've noticed is basically the whole roster can't talk, which is rather annoying, but I can deal with it. Next segment is Cappy Kelly interviewing Tony Nese, and Cappy Kelly basically goes, you know, you're on a losing streak. You're in a triple threat match next week. Are you going to put your friendship above your own personal gains? You know, you need a win to be considered for the Cruiserweight title and stuff. You need this win. And Nese just stays silent. You can tell he's a bit despondent. He's not sure what to think right now. So yeah, just build into next week's triple threat match. Then we have Bronson Reed and Damian Priest cross each other backstage. This rivalry seems to be very much almost like a respectful one. So they decide, they're like, well, I want to test you out next week, but I don't want to face you until the takeover. So we're going to be in a tag match. You pick your partner, I'll pick mine. We'll square off next week. So yeah, just nice, respectful rivalry going on between them two. Then we have a nice match. It says in a bout that didn't have much heat and terrible wrestling, but 49 rated segment. So shut up. But yeah, nice. So we had Aaliyah and Chelsea Green defeat Mercedes Martinez and Rhea Ripley in 12 minutes when Green pinned Mercedes Martinez. Obviously Rhea Ripley was the star. But yeah, Chelsea Green picking up a big win, you know, in this. Robert Stone was obviously at ringside, cheering on Aaliyah and Chelsea Green. But it just showed that Aaliyah and Chelsea Green seemed to work together reasonably well. Obviously there was a few parts where they miscommunicate, but they seem to work together well. Rhea Ripley doing great as always. Chelsea Green with a nice rating as well. Bear in mind, I don't think she has much pop. So yeah, nice 49 rated segment. Then we have a 48 rated segment where Mercedes Martinez is annoyed that she's been pinned and attacks Rhea Ripley and just beats her up, makes her bleed, sort of thing. So yeah, it's almost like this whole rivalry started with Rhea Ripley attacking Mercedes Martinez, and now it's happened with the other way now, both after matches that have happened. So yeah, nice segment again. Then we have Candice LeRae talking to Cappy Kelly. Candice LeRae telling Cappy Kelly that she's picked the opponent for Io Shirai to face next week. in her warm-up match. So obviously Candice LeRae had the number 1 contenders match, so she's faced someone recently, whereas Io Shirai feels like she needs another match. Candice LeRae has found out and has personally picked the opponent. 45 rated segment, nice stuff. Then we have Pete Dunne talking about how Thatcher keeps hiding from him, so the cage is perfect, the perfect place to put Thatcher. Yes, it's his wheelhouse, but it's also to stop him from hiding, and so Dunne can rip his head off, basically. And then the main event of the evening was Jordan Devlin defeating Drake Maverick after a distraction from Santos Escobar. And Devlin makes defense number 2 of the NXT Cruiserweight title. Devlin with a 52, Drake Maverick with a 46. The Cruiserweight thing has advanced. 51 rated segments, really good for this. So basically the match is going on, and then eventually you hear Santos Escobar's music as it's coming to the end stretch of the match. Drake Maverick obviously is looking there, and Jordan Devlin takes this opportunity to roll up Drake Maverick and pick up the win. So Devlin's not a heel, he's a face, but it's still that, you know, I want to keep my title attitude from Devlin. So yeah, but not a clean win to say the least. But then we have Kurt Angle come out, setting up a triple threat for Takeover: Escobar, Devlin, Maverick. So yeah, really nice end to the show. Probably not as good segment rating. I think I put them on the wrong thing. I put them on entertainment rather than just overness or something. So yeah, I just put them on the wrong thing. But hey ho, what's the show rating? 55 again. So we've lost popularity in 9 regions, but we've increased in 45. A nice solid show. Nothing amazing on the show, but nothing terrible. It was just solid throughout, which I like to see. I'm really not sure what to make the main event of Takeover. You know, with that Cruiserweight title match, that could easily be the opener, which messes up things. But yeah, be interesting to see how I structure this pay-per-view, because there's so many different ways to do it. The only thing I know is that NXT title match isn't going to go on last. I just know that it's not got enough heat, it's not got enough build, and I think it might have to be the tag match that goes on last, which I can't remember the last time a tag match finished the pay-per-view. So that's very interesting to me, that aspect of it. But I really think that show was good. You know, I want to know what you guys think. You know, put that down in the comments down below. Do you think it was any good? Obviously, I'm building to a lot of things. So let's have a look. What's going on? I think this is Aaliyah, isn't it? Yeah. So Aaliyah's contract is just running out, so it's trying to get that. Viewing figures, they're unhappy with the rating of the show, which it's fine. It's fine. What did AEW get? AEW got a 69. Nice. But yeah, no real standouts except from this Cody TNT title match. Everything else was still good, but it wasn't amazing. Please tell me we beat Dark. No, we didn't. We didn't beat Dark. We drew with Dark, which is quite embarrassing. But yeah, at the moment we just seem to. We're not struggling. We just need to get the ball rolling a little bit more. And we need. It's just the issue is right now we haven't built up any new stars because they stole them all off of us, which is rather annoying. But we're getting there. We are getting there. I've got a lot of plans in my head of ways to go about it. We've got the Go Home show next week for the Takeover. So yeah, tell me anything in the comments down below. How do you want anything you think that's got to be the main event of Takeover? Do you think that it's just going to steal the show? Obviously, at the moment I have to be careful with who I sign because of the rating I've got right now. But plus I've got a lot of new people to integrate. Still have no ideas for Jeff Cobb, to be honest with you. So all ideas are welcome. So yeah, please put anything down in the comments down below. Hit that like button if you like this video. It really does help just this channel, this series, and also just helps me know that you're still enjoying the series. Subscribe if you're new here as well. Still getting a lot of new people to this series, and everyone seems to be enjoying it, so I'm loving that. So please hit that subscribe button if you are new, and join this universe, and I shall see you in the next video. See ya.